Hello everyone, welcome to my channel for yet another video on Nifty Bank Nifty analysis. Today's day was extremely good for option buyers and I'm sure every one of you must have made profits. This was as per what I have said in the previous videos, right? And today we were at all-time highs and tomorrow is the election results. Uh, within 4 hours it's the election results. It's 2 o'clock right now when I'm recording this video and let's look at the daily charts for Nifty and Bank Nifty, and we'll also check the levels where we can trade tomorrow. But today's video is going to be very important, so don't miss that. And before that, there is a disclaimer. All the views and opinions expressed in this video are for learning purposes only and in no way is a buy or sell recommendation. Any buying or selling decision or any trading or investing decision needs to be taken after consultation with your respective financial advisors. Viewer discretion is advised. So what I'm sharing with you all right now is a Nifty spot chart on a daily time frame, and as you can see here, the market opened with a huge gap up, and then there was a down move which was quite obvious. There was profit booking, but after that the market again recovered and closed to form a candle which is more or less like a hammer variation, right? So as you can see here, it is a red candle. The close has been lower than the open, but still if you see the lower wick, it shows that the buyers were in the market and buyers were strong and took the price higher and somehow managed to close it just uh, a few points below the open, right? And if you see the candle, it clearly suggests that the open is equal to the day's high, which is the sellers were right on uh, top of the move right from the start of the trading session, right? Now why I say today's video is important is because everyone knows that tomorrow, this clearly suggests tomorrow or rather today after 4 hours, it's going to be the counting that will start and there would be a stable government, right? Either from either the opposition or from the existing government, but chances are very high that it will be the existing government, Modi's third term, right? But the thing is, this is something which is now quite obvious. The picture will be clear before the market opens. So it will not be entirely clear, but the counting will start from 7 and the market opens at 9:15. So till then there will be quite a few results which will be out on few of the seats that will give us a hint where which side or which party is leading and which alliance is leading, right? So by 12 o'clock or so the market will get a clear picture of what is in store and which party is gaining majority and whether it's gaining majority on its own or it's alliance that is gaining the majority, right? So the big players are definitely not going to enter here, right? Make note this point, big players are definitely not going to enter here. Tomorrow also I will expect the market to open gap up. So right from gap up there will be profit booking which will be seen most probably, and then or even if the price goes up higher, I think after a certain point there will be a downfall, and that is the main reason for this is because today, if after opening, if this candle had bridged this gap with yesterday's, the Friday's candle, and then again bounced back to close here, it would have been a better situation according to me. But this is not the case. The gap is still there, right? And tomorrow it may retest the low of today and may fill this gap. If not tomorrow, then in the coming trading sessions, right? So the second thing, don't trade for longer expiry. I have been telling this in my previous videos. Don't trade for shorter expiries or near term expiry. Trade for long term expiries. But for tomorrow and from tomorrow, don't trade for long term expiry. Trade for short term or the immediate or the near term expiry, right? Second, third, tomorrow there will be a lot of volatility as well. So trade with very less quantity. Don't keep stop loss, but trade with very less quantity with the amount that you can afford to lose. Also, when you see loss, don't exit. That's the thing, because if you're taking a downside trade, I would suggest hold it till the end of the day. first of all, don't enter into the trade right at 9 o'clock, right? But in case if you are feeling the urge to enter into the trade and if you are experiencing loss, uh, if you have taken the wrong side trade, then in that case, uh, try to hold your position till the expiry. I would suggest to keep it till expiry because uh, the chances are pretty high that even if the market goes up tomorrow and day after tomorrow, it will come down on Wednesday or Thursday, right? That is on the weekly expiry. So the chances are very high that everyone who would have purchased at the lower prices would want to book profits for their expiry, and that will bring the price lower. So rather than booking your losses right away, you can try to hold it till expiry. Again, don't don't trade with more quantity, trade with trade with less quantity, but trade with the money that you can afford to lose. Okay, this is an important thing. Again, tomorrow, this, if the low breaks and if the price comes down to the previous level of 22,655 levels, right, the where it had managed, sorry, the highs of the previous candle, that is previous candle as in Friday's candle, if the price comes to this level, and from here if you see a bullish pattern or a bullish candle formation, then in that case go ahead with a buy side trade. The reason I'll tell you for this is because from here everyone would be having the FOMO, fear of missing out, what is a feeling, and because of that they would want to capture this rally. Everyone who would have missed this gap, they would want to re-enter it and they would want to make merry. So from here there is a good chance that if after this gap is retested, there's a good chance that there might be a reversal. So try to place wisely and smartly. Don't rush into get entering into a trade, right? Again, tomorrow I'm not saying that even if the market opens gap up, it will come down. It may seem to go up, but at a certain point, after a certain point, you would want, I mean, it will come down, and you don't want to enter at a very high price, so that when it comes down, you are experiencing more losses. So instead, if you have missed this rally till now, wait for it, let it go. Somewhere around this point, right? I mean, this point, what is this number? 23,522. So if somewhere around 23,522 is where I am expecting some resistance, and from where there could be a reversal. Now if the market opens gap up and gap up at this level, then there could be a sell off right from the start till today's level of what is the level, 23,344, right? So that will be the level till where the sell off can come, and from here there could again be a reversal. Second, now after all of these things, the key levels to watch out for tomorrow based on today's candle is 23,355 on the upper side and 23,033 on the lower side. If the price breaks 23,355 and stays above it, then as I said, the targets could be till 23,522, right? In between these 322 points, I think that the market is going to be range bound. If the price breaks and sustains below 23,033 levels, sorry, 23,033 levels, then in that case it may go further down till this level of 22,655, right, to close or bridge that gap. So accordingly, enter into a trade. In between, the price is going to be highly volatile. Okay, let's move on to Bank Nifty as well. Now Bank Nifty also has a similar candle, but unlike a red candle, this has a green candle, right? So more of a hammer like candle, not exactly a hammer I would say, but if you enlarge this, the body becomes big and this looks like a hammer. Again, this is not the perfect hammer, but this can be considered as a variation of hammer. The long wick at the bottom suggests, the long wick underneath, the lower wick is long, that suggests that there are buyers in the market, and buyers have also taken the price just above, I mean just from the point of the mid, right? 49,950 is the middle channel, middle of the channel, this purple channel, and the low is 50,932, so roughly 150 points. In Bank Nifty, that is not a big deal, right? So it almost looks like it's a bounce back from the middle of the channel. Now the channel that I'm talking about is the purple channel here, right? And if you see, if you closely observe, the purple channel has been broken once, and no, sorry. We are talking about the blue channel, right? So the blue channel from here, if you see 23rd Jan onwards, till now it has been tested multiple times, but every time there has been a rejection from the top, right? This is the first time where the candle has closed well uh, above the top of the blue channel, right? And if you see this blue channel, which we are talking about, it has taken support on multiple occasions, right? So this is the channel that we have been following. Again, so since there is this gap, right, which is not filled, I am skeptical. Even if the market opens gap up, there could be selling that could be seen, and not immediately. We may see selling after a certain point. The market may go very high, and from there could be selling that can be seen. Again, the best thing to do is if the market retests this, right, this channel top. I mean this blue channel top, then in that case you can re-enter the trade. So you can take a trade there, right? So let me just check. So it is this line. So somewhere around 5700. So if the so currently the price is at 5979, so 5980, roughly close to 51,000, right? 51,000. And if you have watched my all my videos, I had mentioned this, right? The targets for 51 50,000 and 5933, right? So these targets I had already set, and even 51,000 would be retested in the near future. That also I had mentioned, and near future in the sense before the election dates or during the election days, that was clearly mentioned in one of my videos. So today's high is 51,133, and if you see this, if tomorrow this level gets retested, and from here if you see a bounce back, then in that case it would be safe to go ahead with the upside trade. However, if the price uh, breaks this channel, this uh, blue channel, and then sustains below it, then in that case it will be best to enter in a downside trade with the target of up to today's low, which will be close to the mid of the purple channel. Sorry, mid of this purple channel, correct? So mid of this purple channel, right? So till this point, so roughly around 50,000. So till 50,000 there could be a fall, and from there could again be a reversal. If the fall continues below that, then in that case it may retest the gap, retest the top of the Friday candle, which is roughly around what, 49,122, right? So that would be, so today the market, today Bank Nifty moved 2000 points. So if this 2000 points fall happens, then there will be a lot of buyers who would want to re-enter into the market, and that will take the price higher. So it will be the best place for us to enter the market. So if everyone would have, I mean, if any one of you would have missed this rally, uh, which is quite obvious, but if anyone have you have missed this rally, don't worry about it. There will be again a chance, but don't enter at a very high price and then end up losing money. Because from what I'm seeing, there, even if there is a stable government with this kind of a movement, I think the market will move up, but then from a particular point it will come down, and the sell-off would be tremendous, right? So so I think ideally it's best not to enter into a trade tomorrow, but if you enter, trade with very less quantities, again I'm saying. And also, if you are experiencing a loss, don't exit from the position, wait till the expiry, because I think the market is going to be volatile, so you may see some losses, and again after some time the losses might get reversed, right? So it's totally your call. Trade with only the money that you can afford to lose. Also, another best bet is, if the government is stable, invest into the stocks, invest into shares, right? Don't trade this Nifty or Bank Nifty tomorrow. So those are the two things. Again, let's look at the key levels. Key levels based on this candle are 51,155 on the upper side, Today's high was 51 133, giving it a 22 points buffer. So 50 and 155 is the level to watch out for on the upper side, and on the lower side it is 50,077. However, till 50,000 it may go, and from there it may bounce back, right? So all in all, I think stay calm, uh, be watchful. If you feel, I mean, there will be a lot of volatility. So if you feel the price is at a very low point, and it's at a level where it can be, you can see a support or something, then in that case it's best to enter into the market. And or else, if you see a price is at a very high point, and then if you see a negative candlestick pattern, then in that case it's best to enter into a downside trade, with a stop loss, right? Because if the market is going further up, then in that case it will be difficult for you. But again, don't keep the stop loss very close. Have sufficient margin for to allow for the movement, right? So that's the analysis from my side. Do let me know in comment section whether this analysis is helping you or not, and whether you were able to take trade today, and whether you booked profits or whether you booked losses today, right? Also let me know what else I can cover as part of these videos, and also tell me whether you are expecting BJP or the India Alliance as the government, right? And just before we wrap up, a small disclaimer: making money in stock markets is not easy, and there is no shortcut to make money. However, with continuous improvements and overtime, we can definitely make money from stock markets. So thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned.